Okay, decoration time, boys. Wow! You're supposed to post PogChamps here. Whoa! I've got another new song actually. Hold up, I got a new song. This one? I think this one.
After the crash landed, left me stranded on an abandoned oceanic planet. Said to myself, ain't gonna hold my breath, waiting around for death. None of my flag is planted. At the fact, my vessel has been damaged and never been the handiest mechanic. I better gather, scrapping at the scanning. Loss of oxygen, try not to panic. Transmit an emergency rescue message. I suspect nobody will ever get it. Guess I'll get my habitat expanded. Call me Aquaman, I'll make Atlantis. My legacy
basically Eminem.
Except James Cameron ain't directing. Remember the
PogChamp.
Jack the Jack bitch. Forget that bitch, I'm calling action. Into the deck, an immeasurable endless dimension. This is a war, but I stick to the trenches.
Oh, this one's sick actually. This one's one of the sickest ones. This one's sick. Look at that. No. Diving in Too Deep by Nerd Out. He sang the title of the song. He said the thing.
Waves crash with anxiety. Another sleepless night.
Okay, alright.
Long way from society.
Alright.
Lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the danger.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut off the song, but I'm kind of dying out here. I literally know what.
I'm going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep. An ocean in my head.
This one's good.
It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep.
Yeah, this one's good.
Don't have a master plan. It's getting hard to breathe. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep.
Making good music is really hard, man. This one's nice.
Diving in too deep. Shipwrecked in a foreign land. No one left above. I built a life
Perfect.
with my own two hands. I'm not giving up. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm
Keep calm and truck on.
to the days, just hold my breath now.
Do I have any more? Oh, I have one more. Diving in too deep. Oh, I also have a big one. Framed art. All right. Framed art. Poster of a sea dragon. Cylindrical flask. Cylindrical flask. Fred shaving kid. Can I put my spy pangling down as well, or is it gonna disappear?
Going without a fight. I'm diving in too deep. An ocean in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep. Don't have a master plan. It's getting hard to breathe. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep.
Ooh.
Diving
Is this like fan art that they've licensed? Because like the art style on all of these posters and the music and stuff is all very different. I feel like it's all like fan-made stuff that they like threw into the game or something. It's all licensed from like people I think that are community members or something, right? The music is at the very least. It's pretty sick, man. Yeah, maybe a bunch of this is concept art. Could definitely be, but cool. Hey, what's going on, Rekian? Thank you, man. I almost forgot here. All right. This is a metal album right over here. Let me put my pee bottle over here. Another pee bottle. No, don't go to sleep. Every time. Diving in too deep. I dig it, dude. That one's good. Subnautica Stimulus? The Subnautica Stimmy? Nice. This guy made this song with the Stimmy. Thank you, Uncle Joe.
Lost at sea and I'm underneath.
I ride my way back. I don't know. No. Like a submarine. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Okay, this one is gonna get center stage. Fred Shaven Kid. There are a couple pee bottles right next to it. This one's okay. This one's okay. Yeah, all of a sudden, we find the Beatles. We all live in a yellow submarine. That's a bit of a banger, man. That song has held up very well. We all live in a yellow submarine. That's a bit of a banger, yeah.
I take a deep, deep.
Okay, got a whole lot of things. I've got some lantern fruits over here as well. Okay, lantern fruits. We'll eat that one, sure. Need to empty my inventory, it's fine. So I have a lot of these fuel rods. I don't really need that much energy though. I don't know what I'm gonna even use that for. Alright. We'll bring the beacon. Yes, yes, yes. This one needs to be there. This one can be over there. That one can be over there. Yes. Scanner needs to be in front. This thing obviously needs to be in front. Don't need that many power cells. We'll store a couple more power cells because I don't need that many. I don't really need any flares either, do I? Yeah. I'll throw a couple flares in here. Go ahead. I don't need a second scanner. What do I have? 2 scanners? Don't need that. Yeah, I don't know why. I found a second scanner at some point. I was like, oh, I guess we use it, but kind of pointless. Scanner, mineral detector. I'm never gonna use the mineral detector. Throw it in there. Laser cutter, we'll need that. Other than that, is there anything else in my backpack that I'm not using? I don't think so. I'm out of battery. We can use this one for a little bit longer. That one's actually okay. Under pressure. Under pressure, to find the surface. I gotta make my way. Gotta make my. Gotta make it out alive. The odds might be stacked against me. All right. Yeah, there's gonna be, dude. I can remember songs from when I was a kid really, really well. I don't know why, but I'm usually pretty good at memorizing songs. These songs are gonna be stuck in my head. Ooh, this might actually be a risk. We should probably save because I might not have enough structural integrity to make a glass ceiling here. Oh no, we're at 9.8. Worth. The music is out so loud, man, or on so loudly we can hear it. Fantastic. I do remember most of the songs of like kid shows that I used to watch, but I don't even remember what the shows were about. Like, I don't know. I think that's probably the case for most people where they can remember songs a lot better than actual like things. I guess we'll throw this head in there as well. Yeah, I don't really need the depleted reactor rods, right? I don't see why I would keep those. Can I recycle them for anything? Is there any reason to keep depleted reactor rods in this game? Ernst, Bobby, and the rest of them. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm gonna just eat these away. Oh, you can't. I need a nuclear waste disposal? I was just gonna throw my nuclear waste into the garbage bin. What do you mean I'm not allowed to do that? Lame. Where can I use it then? Can I chuck them into the sea instead? Item cannot be recycled. Item cannot be trashed. What about... Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, God. Am I the bad guy? I'll store them over here for if I ever need them back. There you go. Fixed. Don't do that at home, kids, if you have nuclear waste. Turtles might not like it. I have a fish in my backpack here that's been for a while too. I took it out of its natural habitat. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yo, what's going on, Mutt? Yeah, fish only have 2 eyes. Maybe I'm gonna gift them a 3rd. Pretty neat. How's the knee, Motlesis? Oh wait, no, you're getting a scan tomorrow, right? Okay, so I think we've done everything on land, or at least for now. I suggest we're gonna go to our friend. Should I take the prawn suit for once? I haven't really used the prawn suit for anything because I don't really know why. I don't really like the prawn very much because it's a pain in the ass to navigate, but... This is the Twitch prawn suit. So I have a drill arm and a grappling arm. I believe that's what we used in the original game. Oh, actually, I need a depth upgrade. I don't like the prawn suit, man. It's So how do I go back up right now? Fuck it. We're gonna not take that. We're just gonna load our save. Because I'm gonna get tilted by trying to climb back up. No. This is faster. Promise. I have 14 unread emails? What happened, bro? I answered all my email this morning. How did I get 14 unread email? Which of you was it? Alright. Archive. Archive. Not archive. Archive. Not archive. Not archive. Archive. Not archive. Alright, good. That's like half of them taken care of. Hell yeah, dude. Doing it live. I was thinking, by the way, can I make this? No, this. I think I can. I might need to grab a couple of synthetic fibers, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm growing them over here. Hell yeah. Spiral clippings, that's what I mean, sorry. What? Creepfine, get the fuck out of here. This is not your time. I do get a ton of viewer submitted games sent to my main email address. Yeah, I just get rid of those. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just the first stage of the selection process, okay? If you send it to the wrong email address, I literally say in every single video, right? In every single video description as well, how you can submit one. And like, if you then send it to the wrong email address, yeah, it's just the first stage in the selection process. It's just what it is. Not being a douche, but it's just, it's not that hard. No, but like whenever I do a viewer submit a game, right? I always say if you want to submit your own game as well, you can submit it to replays@lowko.tv, or you can use the email address in the description, right? Which is the same email address. And for some reason, I get like half a dozen every single day to my main email address. It's not a big deal. It's just that we get so many of them that it's like, you know, I may as well just, you know, not bother, since it's just the intelligence filter. Yeah, it's the first stage. It's just an IQ test that you need to go through first. Yeah, people send them to moderators on Discord as well. It's like, hey, mod, here's a replay. It's like, keep forwarded to Lowko. Like, all right, yeah, that's one way, but. Maybe that's why I don't get that many Bronze League games, actually. There's literally 240. Oof. There's 240 new ones right now in the email. Yeah, if you want to send a game over, you are more than welcome to, but please send it to the right email address. I feel like a bit of a dick. Like, I used to manually respond to every single one of them saying, like, hey guys, you're sending it to the wrong email address. But I don't know. I've stopped bothering. I'm sorry. I'm not being a dick, but like, I don't want to spend my time in my fucking email inbox. I want to spend there as little as possible, okay? Can I grab the module on the hype train? Yeah, most of the Bronze League games these days are actually kind of boring. Like back in the day, when other casters that shall not be named did Bronze League Heroes, Bronze League was like 50% of the entire StarCraft 2 player base. But these days, you actually really have to try to be in Bronze League, because I think it's like bottom 4% or something like that. So like, if you're in the worst, like, 4% or so of the game, then you're in Bronze League. But, like, you literally have to only try for a little bit, and you'll be out of Bronze. Right? Like, I know in Bronze 1 there's some decent players, but, like, it's not super hard to climb out of Bronze. So, basically what it comes down to is that, like, most of the games that people submit that are actually within Bronze League, it's literally them doing nothing the entire game. Or, you know, just at least the first 15 minutes, nothing's going on. It's... I don't know. It's very difficult to cast those games. Like, maybe at some point there's going to be a banger, but basically what I'm trying to say is, like, the games... like, bottom 50% or so. I think it was literally, like, bottom 50% that was in Bronze League back in the day. Or maybe bottom 40%. So basically people in, like, Gold 1 or something would also then be included in Bronze League, right? It's, like, but people in Gold 1 and StarCraft 2 these days are actually really good at the game. Like, there's, you know, a very significant difference between people in Bronze League and Gold League. But back in the day, all of those people would be in Bronze. Does that make any sense? Anyways. Alright, here we go. Seatruck Depth Upgrade Mark III. Aw. Now you're still in Bronze, aren't you? Or are you, I feel like you're setting up a roast here. Am I not being roasted? I know Hanky is fond of roasting me. He says, I used to be Bronze, but then I found Lowko. I feel like it's set up for a roast. Yeah, StarCraft's a hard game, man. If I do a Zerg game where I do nothing except a drop a lord with Ultralisks, unless your name is Raynor, I think it's very difficult to pull off. Raynor apparently has been trolling people on the ladder at, like, rank 2 Grandmaster. So, supposedly, he's got an account called Simp Hunter, which is sitting at, like, 7k MMR, and apparently he exclusively trolls people on that account. Things like Mass Queen, Mass Zerkling, against, like... It's so silly. I can't... I would like to cast some of those games. I reached out to him a couple days ago. I'll see if I can cast some of those matches. Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know if he wants to share, though. Most of the pros are not too fond of sharing those kind of games. I saw a game that Pig casted, which was Ling only versus Terran. Yeah, like... casually playing against, like, top-level guys playing Zerkling only. And all of us are sitting here like, ooh, you know what? I should sprinkle in another Infester. And he's like, lol, Zerkling, go! Brrt, brrt. Where's my repair tool? Which one's that? Oh, it's not here. I was trying to repair with a laser cutter. Don't judge. Crush depth, 1 million meters is what it said. I know I blocked it with my face, but it said 1 million viewers. Or 1 million viewers? Yes. My stream currently has 1 million viewers as well. Man, she's swallowing those shrub nuts in one gulp. No! Not the painting! Alright. My fine art. Alright. You can take damage from overeating. I haven't found that. Alright. I think we're good. Let me attach these. What? What? What just happened? What? I bugged. No! I can't do anything. Save and reload? Save and reload? What if I accidentally get stuck here? Can I eat a nut? When did I save? I literally just saved? Like 2 seconds ago? Oh, okay, okay. Step bro, I'm stuck. I was stuck in the game, chat. You clearly saw it. I couldn't move anymore. It happens. Why are the loading screens so freaking long? Man, I literally just saved. You guys weren't kidding. This is starting to become like Control plus S syndrome. I know kids these days don't have a Control S syndrome anymore. But back in my day, when we did school projects, we Control S'd every fucking word we wrote. Save. There you go. See? I still do. Yeah, but you use probably Microsoft Word, Model Sys. You know, that's... I think I'm pretty sure only boomers use... boomers and professionals. So, yeah, boomer. Boomer, probably. You use Microsoft Office Word? No, I think most students use Google Docs these days, right? Google Docs is actually really nice. I use Excel most of the time. Alright, then. We use both? I use LibreOffice. I use Notepad. People use LaTeX. Alright, guys. Calm down. I use pen and paper. Okay, Grandpa. Grandpa out there using pen and paper. Oh, right. I gotta use the big cave one. I use coal and wooden tablets. Deep cave. That's the one, boys. I found him. The deep cave starts over there. I need to go deeper, though. So the deep cave, by the way, is also the location where Quill and Papyrus here. Hashtag Quill and Papyrus gang. Represent. Do you think at some point we'll spiral back to people regularly using typewriters? Are typewriters already becoming hipster? Because I feel like we're not that far off. Imagine you walk into a university or whatever, post-COVID, and you fucking, like, bring out your massive case, and you pick up your typewriter, and all you hear is click, 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 click. Oh my god, amazing. Yeah, I feel like investing in a typewriter company right now is not a bad idea. There's a chance it becomes very retro. Where am I going, guys? In the wrong direction, I can tell you that much. I'm trying to find the base of my friend Margaret, but it's over here somewhere, but I keep losing track of where it actually is because I'm dumb. I didn't think I was ever gonna have to go back here though. But now I've been here, like, I need to go there once again. I should turn on the last pilot. Yeah, that's actually a good point. No, but last known location is like different area though, right? Well, it's not different area, but it's like right above where I'm at right now. We need to follow the oxygen bubbles. Not the, like the oxygen plants, that is. There's none over here. Yeah. So, this is right over here. Like, we are close. It's just that I, for some reason, cannot navigate in this cave. Or maybe I should have just ended that sentence with navigate. We found out last time the oxygen plants kind of lead you over there, but I don't know where they are. I don't see any. Yeah, I did put a beacon over there, the deep cave. I know where it is, but like I thought it would be obvious when I tried to go back there again, but for some reason I still can't find it. Man, the more attachments you put to your Seatruck as well, the more obnoxious it becomes. What? Did I really just not? Okay, well, I'm all the way back up. I guess we go over there. I don't even know if this is where I need to go. I think I need to tell the lady, Margaret that is, that I've done my part of the thing. I think that I need to do that, but I don't know. So where are the oxygen plants? I think now that I'm playing for a little while, I really like the concept of this Seatruck. But since it feels like you're kind of forced to take along quite a few of these attachments, at least I always find myself dragging them along. Maybe I'm the only one, but it becomes a bit obnoxious, a little annoying. Where are the oxygen plants? What the hell? I think you just have to follow the oxygen plants, but I'm... No, this is not the right place. This goes deeper. I don't... Are they just not loading it? Or am I really in the wrong direction this entire time? Alright. Well, I went way off track. It's by these lily pads. An electric Ford F-150 truck released yesterday? Interesting. Okay, it's in that direction over there. The Cyclops made the first game too easy? Really? I quite like the Cyclops, but I didn't use it that much. I thought it was a bit annoying. But I like that you could dock your other ship in there and then like you could go one place and then to the next and then... Oh man, it's not that hard to find, but for some reason I can't find it right now. Huh? don't even know if I need to go there. There is no oxygen plants here, so I'm in the wrong place. But I don't see where I could go otherwise. Where the fuck is it? Pilot's last known location. There's an oxygen plant right over there. Finally. So this kind of like led the way, if I recall correctly. I think there's, yeah, there's another one over here. Okay. It just suddenly appears. The base. So there's another oxygen plant. Okay, I think this is the cave entrance. I think this is where our base is. Should appear. Yeah, there it is. Alright. We did it! I don't even know if she's here. What if she's not here? What? I think I clicked too fast. No, what? Go up! Robin! Stop playing in the water! Alright. Please be home? Hey, she's home. I did the thing! I destroyed the virus. Alright then. She doesn't care. Well, if that's the case, I have absolutely no idea where to go. Yeah, I scanned everything here already. I deactivated the satellite ages ago. Like 4 streams ago. I don't know where to explore. I don't know where to go deeper. The deepest I've gone so far is like 700 meters, and it doesn't seem to go any deeper than that. No, I still have 1 artifact to go, but I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, there is the bridge. Oh, what was it again that I needed to do for the bridge? There was something I needed to do for the bridge. Oh fuck, I don't remember. Hydraulic fluid? Okay, I think I'm just gonna load my save rather than float back up because it's a pain. Yeah. I need hydraulic fluid. I needed, yeah, a gel sec and creep vine seeds. I am growing those all on my base. Very good point, actually. Okay. Yeah, that's what we can do. Good point. I forgot about that. This is how you fast travel in the game, by the way. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Oh, shit. Well. Yeah, I've got a couple of mods installed to make the game a little less obnoxious. I think if you want to play this game, it's probably advisable as well to play with a maps mod. I can imagine a maps mod makes the game a lot more enjoyable too. Just a suggestion. Nah, the PDA pausing is just a setting. That's not a mod. I think I need a gel sex and creepvine seeds, right? I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I can make my own antidotes right now? Interesting. Yeah, but this is what I mean. Just one, I guess, is enough, right? Should I make multiples? I think one is enough. Am I gonna risk it and just make one? Just one Lowko is fine. I'm gonna make two. Just because. I'm a little concerned I'm gonna get there. Okay, I might make even three. I'm a little worried I'm gonna get there and then I need to go all the way back to make like one more, because you need one on either end of the bridge or whatever. I can see it happening. Oh, wait. One is fine, Lowko. I'm committed, chat. What? No, stop it. Game. Alright. Maybe like maps from Minecraft, it fills out as you explore. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, if you had a map where you would fill it out as you explore, that would be really quite nice. Yo, what's going on? We Shark? How are you, man? Doing good? Nice. What? No. Come on. Attach. No, I didn't start with any mods. I could draw my own map in paint. True. Alright. Oh, we go back to the backseat bike. Oh. Boost. Boost. What's going on, Shark? Welcome, dude. How big is the world on this game? It feels quite a bit smaller actually than the original game. I don't know if it is, but it feels smaller. It feels like there's less variety in the biomes or something. I'm not sure. Might not be the case. Oh, it is smaller? To be fair though, the original game does have a lot of like dead areas in it as well. Where like there's just a whole lot of nothing. There aren't that many crazy scary animals though in this game. I've noticed. Like very few actually terrifying things. Yeah, they just make a lot of noise. I do think they could make some more like colorful areas though. Like I remember there's like some beautiful mushroom areas and some other cool stuff in the original that's a little lacking. Yeah, it's still a nice game. For sure, can recommend it. This game has more different shades of blue and green. I guess I like the pink ones or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of dead areas in the original one for sure. Yeah, that's a good point. This game doesn't have the there's always a bigger fish vibe. Yeah, that's very true. In the original, you keep on coming across bigger fish. Like, maybe we're still gonna come across really big fish. I don't know, but so far, seems like the biggest thing, you know, is like 100 meters that way, and then that's about it. But I don't know. There's some cool shit though. Like, this bike is pretty neat. Oh, I could have brought the jumping module. And now I gotta be over here putting the thing in the thing. I did it. Extend. There we go, boys. I'm a bridge builder. I connect places and people. Clearly. Alright. Now we can save Anal. Or Alan. Alan. Just Alan. Yeah, okay. Why do you give me a beacon like this all of a sudden?
Patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Ooh. Alright. Lurkers? Nidus worms? I had to go to the northeast, so I go west. Because, you know, I'm a rebel. Oh. Excuse me, chat. I do have a bit of a cold. It's not great. I was literally saying yesterday that it's been a while since I've been sick. I don't even remember. I literally said something like, I don't even remember the last time I was sick. I shouldn't have said that. I knocked on wood beforehand though, so I don't know, dude.
New blueprint synthesized.
Thumper batteries. Yeah, I jinxed it. Thumper batteries. Maybe I should actually go make some tea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some tea. I'll be back in a minute, guys. What's up, guys? Alright, thank you for sticking around. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually just getting a little sick or if I just, like, slept wrong. I don't know. I woke up today with, like, a really dry mouth because I think I just, like, slept with my mouth wide open or something. I don't know how I managed to do that. Either that or it's, yeah, it's definitely the Rona right away. How did I make tea? I turned on the kettle and then I used the tea bag. I've got like a chamomile? I don't know how you pronounce that. I'll just go to bed early tonight. See how it is tomorrow. Because I'm feeling fine, everything else. It's just my I don't know. Gotta need my voice for what I do, I guess, huh? Can't really stop talking. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They're marvels to the power of the ice worms. Ice worms? The sheer amount of ice they are able to cut through in a moment takes us a couple of days. Their tunneling mechanics is ruthless. Wait, okay. The ice worms uncover mineral-rich pockets as they tunnel, but going beneath the surface is so risky. We've lost so many already. Hope you're enjoying the relative calm at Kappa. You guys got me to say teabag?
New subscriber
yeah, that's
detected.
Thank you very much, Voltier. I appreciate ya. First sub in an hour, actually. Thank you, dude. I should have probably not... I put my rebreather back on because I didn't think we were going to have to go back here. I should have probably switched outfits, man. I needed to change before I went here. Yikes. Forgot to get changed. Didn't even bring any water. What do you need water for anyway? What good is water? What good has water ever done to anyone? I forgot that I parked my snowmobile over there. A 100% of the people that drink water die. Yeah.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Stop backseating, PDA.
New
Wow.
subscriber detected.
Very rude. Wait. Where'd I put my bike? Thank you very much, Aiden Formula. Imagine hoarding for things you don't even need. Wouldn't be me. What do you mean? Everything that I'm looting is absolutely essential to my survival. I do not like the way you're talking. I clearly need this 17th box full of titanium. What if I run out? Okay. Some water on this one, I guess? Yep. They always come in threes. Guys, what's the perfect time to steep a teabag? $69 seconds? 5
New
minutes?
subscriber
3 minutes?
detected.
3 minutes?
D.
Colon D. Colon D indeed, Giver. Appreciate you, man. Welcome back. Tier 3, or Tier
New
2 rather,
subscriber
resub.
detected.
Thank you, Lord Rice Cake.
Well,
So cool, thanks. Alright. Did we double the sellout bar? Did we? Almost. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. For the generosity. Yeah, I'm not that much of a tea connoisseur, I'm afraid. Where are we? This place is way too wide open for my liking. I feel like there's like a... Is that an enemy? I don't know. Yeah, it feels like a boss fight, right? I don't have a map for this area, do I? No. My map ends over there. The Alterra map is okay. The Alterra map doesn't... Well, I guess it kind of shows this area. Yeah, we actually have quite a large chunk of the world over here. But it's hard to say exactly where you currently
New
are.
subscriber detected.
Hey, what's going on, Dragoon Beck?
Hey Lowko, no Silk Song news at E3 Pepsat.
Oh, wait. When is E3? Oh, cut. Thank you for the resub. Okay. June 3rd? It's a bit early to make claims. Unless they came out, I guess, and said that there wasn't going to be any news, but... the finalized numbers are pretty useful. The original versions were pretty bad. Okay. Nice! Some extra things that I don't need. There's a load of resources I can loot over here, though. 100 subs? Does that mean no stream tomorrow? No, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Unless I'm not feeling well, but...